Instagram Reels is still absolutely cursed. Let's take a look at some of the videos that are on there. Hello and welcome to another episode of Soup Saturday. My name is Rek, and today we've got another soup for you. The soup of the day is double noodle. So I don't really know what double noodle means. This kind of just looks like noodle in broth. I was hoping that there would at least be some chicken or something in here. It looks like it's just straight up noodle and broth. But we're going to try it anyways. And while we try out that soup, we're going to be taking a look at some cursed Instagram Reels videos. Now let's try this soup. The noodle to broth ratio is kind of crazy. Bone apple teeth.
Everything looks safe here.
Not so fast, Chris. Look closer.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside.
This video is an actual representation of how my anxiety works because you know how people, they go to work and they think about if they left the stove on or not? This is exactly what goes through my brain every day. I go to work, immediately I can't remember if I left paint thinner in my microwave, and I'm just stressed out the entire day. It's usually fine though, because my microwave is pretty much just completely full of soup all the time. Also, isn't paint thinner, really flammable? Would this just have blown up? Honestly, slap it back in there, let it run. How is she also gonna ask my man Chris that, like he could even see inside the microwave? The light wasn't even on. And this is actually a trick question. It's running unattended, there's two people standing next to it. You're both wrong. Drink the paint thinner. My favorite type of soup. Special hint for next week's, soup that we're gonna try, paint thinner.
Then later crashing his van in someone's house. The driver was demanding for his keys back before he was arrested, claiming to be exempt from drunk driving with a drunk driving certificate that was a piece of paper that read, "I can drive lit gang."
Not to worry. I have a permit.
This just says I can do what I want.
I can't take this video seriously with, a little caption on it like that. There's no way that this is a serious video. Amazon driver absolutely geeked. I worked for Amazon for a little bit, and I can attest to this. You pretty much have to be completely destroyed every day to actually, stay at this job. It's a terrible job. Don't really know how you end up driving through somebody's just front wall of their house, but honestly, I get it. Little road soda, maybe some meth, whatever. It's got to get you through the day. They're long shifts, especially when you're driving. And this guy had a doctor's note, so I don't really understand what the issue is here. Just let this man get behind the wheel. Honestly, it does explain, though, how all my packages end up kind of just messed up inside the box. This really just clarifies it for me. I thought it was FedEx that was just kicking them and throwing them, but it's actually just Amazon drivers being absolutely obliterated behind the wheel at the same time. FedEx sucks. It also makes sense as to why, my package is never in the correct place, and it all makes sense. They just actually can't read instructions. They just can't see straight. If anyone's currently an Amazon driver, I know what the instructions look like. I've been on your end of it. Just read the instructions and put my package in the correct place. Why do you keep leaving them in these crazy places where I have to track it down, or it'll just, get stolen within 5 minutes because you left it next to the road? I've seen the instructions. They're right there. You can see them. I had to see this video, so I'm making all of you see it right now. I don't care if it's frozen or what. You could not pay me to pick up poop with my bare hands. Just mystery poo on the ground. I'm not touching it. I wouldn't pick it up barehanded, let alone start twirling it like this guy's doing. A for effort for this guy though, because he's absolutely going places. Imagine in 3 years when he's just, flicked this poo around for so long that He just, eventually gets a butterfly knife or something, and he just is a pro at it. Got to get the practice in. What do they say? It's like 10,000 hours or something like that. Dude's gonna be a legend one day. I really wish this poo just like broke in his hand though. Like I wish that when he caught it, it just cracked in half and just goo everywhere. That would have been hilarious. Noodles. Oh boy, I love noodles. So, there's not really a whole lot of chicken flavor to this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This isn't a great soup so far.
Attends, c'est la 2. Oui, attendez, parce que je mets... Attendez, parce qu'il y a mon aide-soignant qui est pas... Est-ce que vous pouvez m'aider? Ouais,
voilà.
Parce que c'est de...
Je vais essayer.
Ouais. Non, ah non,
Visiblement, ça ne marche pas.
Technology's advanced to a crazy place, and to even have a button that would just do this on a robotic arm, give this guy an award of some kind. I don't know what kind of award you get for this, but this man, he's a genius. Honestly, the button's kind of cool. Hear me out, right? You're working on a project, you're building something, you gotta hammer a bunch of nails, and your arm's just gonna get tired over time. If you have a robotic arm like this, you just hit the button. One button and you're good to go. Now, if people are using this for what we all think that, they're gonna use this for, I'd honestly be scared. Sometimes I've seen videos of these robot arms that have like a weird grip and they just can absolutely rip something off. What if you lose control of it and then AI takes over, your robot arm gets mad at you, and then it just grabs your wiener, rips it right off? What are you gonna do then? Then you gotta get a fake robot wiener too. Honestly, get your hand a boyfriend. Get the fake dong anyways. Robot hand, robot wiener. Let's get a little taste of the liquid. Tastes like salt.
Motivation is the key. These specially designed exercises wake kids up to make them take responsibility for their lives.
Take responsibility for their lives. This is actually just a video of me before and after I go to work. First, you gotta do it in the morning to get that motivation, whatever they're talking about, so you can get through your day. And then at the end of the day, I get in my truck after a shift and I just do this, because you gotta expel whatever demons that are inside of you after working all day long. That way you can force the demons out and not go completely insane like I am. It's not really working, if you could tell. On a real note, is this supposed to just like get the blood flowing and kind of get you like just a little more pepped up for the day? What is the point of this? Imagine going into school and instead of just doing like the national anthem or Pledge of Allegiance or anything, they just went over the intercom and just started having people do whatever this is, just have seizures in the morning every morning to get ready for school. These also aren't kids. This is something I would expect like an elementary school to do. They look like they're in a college class. All right, I know you guys are paying a lot of money to come to this prestigious school. We just have to get this out of the way every morning. Everybody sit down in your seat. Just go absolutely crazy, have a seizure for 5 minutes, then we'll start the lesson, all right? That's how you're supposed to eat noodles, right?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my God.
Bleepity bleep.
But that
Good block from John there. He's
those
picking up
shots.
Sweet. But you think you know where they're going with that act.
Honestly, this video isn't that crazy or unhinged. I just wanted to show you this because this is an absolutely sick idea and we need to be just putting more attention on this. Who cares about YouTubers boxing? It's old, washed up, it's boring, whatever. People putting on night suits and fighting each other and just beating the absolute tar out of each other. I'd pay money to watch this. This is fantastic. Especially if you can start like customizing weapons or your armor a little bit just to kind of make it a little more unique. I love that the ref just has like this stick too in case it gets a little too out of control and he has to just start fighting people. I don't know who came up with this idea though, but this is fantastic. Adding suits of armor to any sport honestly would probably make it way better. Except for like probably golf. I feel like golf would be kind of dumb unless we gotta spice it up a little more, Maybe use like, put on the suit of armor, get like a big halberd axe or something for the golf club, and then just giant dinosaur egg or dragon egg, and then just have that be, the golf ball. But it's gotta be like 3 feet tall. It's gotta be like a giant egg. I don't know that I should have drank that. There's a hair in my soup. Come on, little hair. Get out of my soup. It looks like a cat hair. My cat got into my soup.
See, that's the problem right there. What is that? The turbinator. See, the turbinator hooked up to the motor. The motor ain't pushing enough pressure out for the gas pedal. The gas pedal got a lot of dirt.
That cat's got big nuts. I'm in the wrong line of work, apparently, because if mechanics can just walk around at work all day with their nuts out, sign me up. How do I become a mechanic? Follow-up question. Why is your cat just nuts out walking around your vehicle engine? I feel like your cat's gonna explode. He's gonna fall and he's gonna just snag his nuts on like a screw or something and just be caught. Every time I see animals with big nuts like this, it just makes me think of that, squirrel that fell in that like bird feeder kind of thing, and it just fell and got caught by its sack. Poor guy. I'm sure the cat is pretty qualified though. Probably more qualified than me with a sack that big. I know nothing about vehicles or just engines in general. I'm learning though, we'll get there. Maybe I just gotta start working on my truck with my pants off. I love how he just doesn't care and just crawls right into the void on top of it. Head first, right into the engine. I guess that's better than being nuts first. That would probably end up really bad. There's not even like two different types of noodles. It's all just the exact same thing. I feel like I'm just eating a bowl of noodles. They also kind of just melt as soon as you put them in your mouth. I could literally just put a whole spoonful of noodles in my mouth and just swallow it whole. That probably sounds really sus out of context. Stroke game insane. So Happy Gilmore 2 just came out, right? Imagine if Happy Gilmore rolled up to play golf with just all of this, gear that this guy has. Absolutely just decked out with golf gear like this. It took me a couple of watches to really see everything in this video. I kind of missed some the first watch, but between the golf ball sack with, the wiener club and then the nut sock on it as a cover and then the little lady golf tee, this man's doing one of two things. He's either showing up, absolutely getting every ball in the hole first shot, whooping everybody around him and leaving, or not getting a single shot in, having a great time anyways. There's no in between. I'm in support of this though. Everybody's just too boring nowadays and there's too many generic styles and stuff going on out there, especially when people are playing golf. Have you ever seen people playing golf? Most of them are squares. They're just like business guys wearing suits or polos, whatever. They're usually just old white guys. Start rolling up to play golf completely unhinged. I'm in support of this. This is fantastic. The golf ball nutsack is absolutely crazy though. I need to get one of those. I don't even play golf. So I guess it's time to talk about this soup. Double noodle soup. I'm gonna be honest, kind of disappointed with this soup. I don't really know what I fully expected going into it. It's not great. It's just not great. I thought that this would be like a chicken noodle kind of deal, just with more noodles. They took out the chicken. Double noodle just means no chicken. Noodle, noodle, no chicken, that's it. But there's literally nothing else to this soup. It's just chicken broth and noodles. But it doesn't really taste like chicken either. It kind of just tastes like salty, wet noodles. But not like, there's not a ton of flavor to it. It's kind of just mushy noodles in salt water. I don't know if I just have a refined palate, but I didn't really enjoy this. There's not a whole lot to say about it, if I'm going to be honest, because it's just kind of bland. It might be better if you add stuff to it, mix it in with like a soup. Just do anything to it. It'll be better, but on its own, not a great soup. I wish I could give you more of a description for it. It's literally just salt water and noodles. Great topped with goldfish crackers. So they're also recommending that you just add even more just, salt and carbs to it. Just the same thing that's already in it. It definitely needs some sort of meat in it. Some sort of chicken, maybe some vegetables. Add a little bit more to it. I'm gonna give it a rating. Not a great soup. We're giving it a 3 out of 10. It's gonna be one of the lower ones. It's not terrible. If you're sick, and you can't really eat much, eat it. It might be fine. It'll keep you going. It would probably taste good if you were sick, to be honest with you, and you can't eat anything else. I've also never really been that sick to where I've only ate chicken noodle soup, so I don't even know why I keep saying that for these soups, but that's just my opinion. I'm just a guy on the internet eating soup and looking at stuff. 3 out of 10 on the soup. Instagram is an unhinged place, and I'm here for it. I love it. My Instagram feed is crazy, and I'm not going to apologize for it. But that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe below. Check out some of the other videos we've got coming out. And join us next week. We're going to hang out, look at some more stuff, try a new soup. Every week, new soup. We're going down the list. I'm making a spreadsheet, trying every single Campbell's soup. It's a good time. Subscribe, tell your friends about it. We're trying to hit 200 subs. Right now we're at 198. Who's going to be 200? Check us out on Spotify, Instagram, all that jazz. TikTok, been posting there a little bit more. We're doing things. But thank you again for watching. My name is Rec, and this has been Soup Saturday. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I guess I'm just gonna finish this. Double noodle. More like a bunch of goo in a bowl. Don't even gotta chew them. They're just so squishy and soft. Don't even have to chew them. Don't even gotta chew the noodle.